I had a cold.
And I got stabbed in the eye, but it's okay and it healed.
Yeah, he just sneezed and he hit himself in the eye with a pencil.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah.
It doesn't look so red. I see a
How is,
red thing.
how is everything else with
Yeah, and you
Patrick?
got
How
a
is
red thing on your
homeschooling
forehead.
going?
It's better. Well, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. It's better than the school experience he had over here. So we're probably gonna continue it.
I know.
Baby, can you not sit on me? Can you sit like next to me somewhere? Yeah, cause I don't know if you like remember, like I don't know those other kids. I showed you that picture of them, and you said yeah they do look kind of bigger and stuff.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Look a lot
like most
bigger.
people I showed that picture to, they thought the same thing. Like so, yeah. It's I can't I see him going to school here right now. So like
Yeah.
if I move, then I'll consider it, but then I don't want to just take him out of homeschooling right away and just do full time. So I want to like do part time and stuff. But this
But I wanted it to be like a free
That's
day.
good. As long as he's learning and he is,
I know you want a 3-day with the homework. Can you just give
at
me a
his
break?
level, then I think that there's nothing wrong with that. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing, like, we didn't get to multiplication yet. Like, he did at his level.
Multiplication is hard.
You didn't even try it yet. You just kind of, I'm getting him prepared for that concept. So, yeah. So
That's good. I think that's a good thing. And kudos to you for being able to teach him at home, because I don't think that's easy. I think it's pretty challenging. So it takes a lot of patience. So kudos to you for being patient enough to be his teacher. That's a lot of work.
I mean, well, thank you. It's like, it's rewarding because, I mean, now that, like, I'm trying to teach him Russian and stuff, like, that's kind of rewarding, but, again, like,
cool.
I don't know about this neighborhood, so,
Bonka.
Yeah. Have you put in anything for transfer?
No, how do you put in for transfer? You need, like, a medical reason to put in for a transfer.
But he's growing up. Like, and he's a boy, and he's gonna eventually need his own room.
Do you want to help me put in for a transfer? I mean, I could kick Dimitri out, I suppose, because he's not well. Like, I feel that he's mentally ill, even though I don't know, nobody else noticed it. Wait, hang on. Do you want to help me? Because, like, I don't know, I feel like it's like, did I tell you that they, on top of, like, everything that, like, I couldn't really, like, have evidence of, they're not taking my check from the EARP program at the management office. I feel like that's prejudiced, but I don't see how, like who's gonna do what about it?
Has the checks, or what's the reasoning? Like,
I don't know, because when I call them, they hang up on me. Like, they hang up on me when I call them to talk to them. So I left it at, I'm gonna email them. So that's the way I have evidence that I emailed them, and I emailed them. Because the way it works is you have an application code. Once they accept your application and they approved it, which they did with mine, now the office has to sign up for the program, which they did, I'm assuming, because they were mailing out flyers, like, from the office. I should have saved one of those flyers. Like, not mailing them out, but they were putting them on the doors.
Yeah.
with the program, and that means that they did sign up for the program, and it's a public housing. I would assume they did sign up for this city program, you know. But it's obviously a very special case with me. I don't even know what to say because I don't know how comfortable you feel and how comfortable I feel like talking about this, because I told you, like, I was talking to the police about all these issues, and they don't have like a witness, or like they refuse to take evidence that would corroborate like my account of things, and that's how police are. Like, but I suppose if like it got pushed enough, maybe they would be able to corroborate my statements, because I feel like this is getting ridiculous. And you're right, like I do often enough think that, wow, my son really deserves better than this. Like, this is really like not fair. It's just that what what am I personally supposed to do about it? I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm not like well versed in like housing or anything else like that. That's beyond my scope of knowledge. But to my understanding, I do know that as the kid gets older, you could put in, I don't know how long it's going to take for them to approve it, but the sooner you put in a request, because your kid is getting older, he can't sleep with you in the same room, you know, when he's like older. I mean, technically
Well,
he could, but
you really honestly feel that that's like our only issue? That's not the biggest deal, because I could get rid of Dimitri again.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
I don't know if you just don't feel comfortable talking about like what you suspect is going on, like, but do you really think that I'm doing anything wrong here?
What do you mean doing anything wrong?
Like me, what am I doing wrong that, you know?
I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I think
Because just before you were saying kudos, you know.
anybody want a bigger, anybody would want a bigger apartment, like, you know, like I think you could put in a request for maybe a bigger apartment that especially has
No, I can't, because he's not staying here officially. Like, you know, and the police know.
Do you have? Don't you
I have one bedroom. I have one bedroom.
Yeah.
I don't want him to stay here officially. I could just get rid of him, and then, you know, I have the living room and my son has the bedroom. You know? But I don't see how that's much better, you understand? Because I'm still here with the same sort of harassment issues.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's good that you have Demetrius there. I think it's helpful.
It's helpful financially, because I can't get a job right now. I really can't. Again, I really think this is harassment issues. I can't get a job. But, you know, again, I don't know what else to say about it.
I think it's a good thing that you have his support. Like, I think it's a good thing that you have his support. I mean, I think it's great. I think it's good that he helps you out. Maybe he brings up the groceries sometimes, and he's helping you out financially.
Well, exactly, because I just really use him to like financially, but he's not like, I feel like he's not like, if you knew him, but he's never been like, I feel like he's not well psychologically. You know, because anybody who was well would have helped me by now as a friend. They would have, you know, made statements to the police or whatnot, but I don't know, you know, because I'm not a professional.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think the fact that he's there, I think it's helpful. Like, if he's helping you financially, I think it's a good thing.
That's how I feel about it, because I do need the money. That's the only thing, is that I use him for the money, you know?
Yeah, I think it's good. So, and Patrick, it seems like Patrick trusts him, you trust him. It's hard to find people that you actually trust.
Trust him with what? I trust him as in, I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he's capable of, like, you know, like, really, like, malicious things, but he's not, he's not grown in his head. Like, he's not a grown-up person. You know?
Yeah, I see. I know what you mean. But
I don't know if you know what I mean. Like, if you were watching him, you would know what I meant, you know?
No, I think I know what you mean to a certain degree, you know. I think that, but I don't think it's harmful. Like he's living with you, and I don't think you have concerns about him ever like being harmful or doing something.
Yeah, I don't feel
bad
he's like, yeah, he's not like a malicious person, but I don't think he's like fully grown. Like he doesn't like he doesn't like feel like responsible for like dealing with what's going on like to our household, you know. He's just like, and you know what, some people might say that about me because, you know, looking at it, they could go, oh well, if I was that mother, I would be screaming like my head off at people demanding things. But I've tried that before and it doesn't work, and I get adverse effects from people. So now I'm just trying to like not be confrontational about it, but we do want someone to act on our behalf.
I see. I see what you mean. Yeah. And unfortunately, that's like beyond like my scope of knowledge. I'm here to listen to you and to provide you with like comfort if possible. And I genuinely care about your well-being, especially your mental well-being, which I think you're doing pretty okay. There's not much, unfortunately, there's not much that I can do as far as like, your housing issues and everything else like that. I'm your therapist, and I'm here to listen to you. And if there's something that I can do that's okay with like my supervisor or whatever the case might be, then I'm here to assist you in that area. But this other things, there's not really anything as far as like the police and reporting certain things. There's not really much that I can do in that area.
All right, well, I don't know. Again, like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm being like kind of like blown over by the bureaucracy, I don't know. I really don't know, because if like I knew who could do what for me, I would put the pressure on, but I can't I can't go like making demands when I'm not sure myself what, again, whose capabilities are. But
I get it.
But they definitely, like, as far as the room is concerned, like, they definitely wouldn't transfer me because I want an extra room, because that would be ridiculous. You know how many people just want an extra room? They wouldn't do that. Like, and I don't, also, like, I don't know, like, what you know about this, but they're not taking that check. But I just put it off to the side, as this is not like a major concern. I keep being a positive person and optimist, hoping that something will happen before they're allowed to like attempt to evict me. So I don't want to waste all my energies on something that's like in the further future than
I mean, no, I get it, and I think that putting in a transfer, I know they kind of very strict with it if it's not like a safety issue or something like that. But don't you get put like on some type of waiting list? Maybe by the time Patrick is 10.
Yeah, but I that's what I'm saying. I qualify for this one room. If this is about the room, I just qualify for this one room. Again, this was not like. I mean, and to me, I don't know how the police feel about it. To me, it's like obvious harassment. I don't know how they feel about like coming forward with this. I don't know if they're waiting for somebody like you or somebody else I know to come forward with it before they do. Because even like paperwork wise, I put in for like the ERP program, and then before that, remember I told you some of this, that I tried to give them my move-in check and they didn't take it, but I have the receipt that they did take it. And there's always some sort of issue, just like even like paperwork wise. Just like last week, my card, my prepaid debit card, like for some reason when I went to put money on it, it wasn't active. Like, why? How lucky is that? Like, why would anything like and everything like go bad like this? Because like I'm totally exposed. Like there's some sort of like harassment going on, and it's obvious to the police, whatever I can prove, I would need their help with it, or I would need somebody else's help with it. And like, I don't feel very secure, but I do the best I can. I don't feel secure here.
Yeah.
I don't want to like pressure you either, because I know that, like, maybe you're in this sort of situation where you can't do anything, and I don't want to take this to like extremes or whatnot. Like, I don't want, like, I love my son, I don't want anyone to take him from me. I don't know where Patrick is. I don't think he'd pick him up or anything, so I don't want that to happen. That's why I wanted to talk to you now about the school too. I don't know what your like plan is with this situation,
My plan?
Yeah, because people make plans for, I don't know why.
Plan for what? For what? For you?
Exactly.
Or?
Yeah, like what you're thinking I'm planning, Because sometimes people think.
I don't think you're planning anything. I don't.
Okay.
I think, I don't think you're planning anything. I think that you're doing the best that you can for Patrick and for yourself. I don't think that you have any plans. And besides, I can't make any. If you haven't told me that you're gonna do something, the only way I'll be concerned is just like you telling me that you're gonna do something like to harm yourself or to harm your son or to harm somebody. Then I'll have to act on that. But other than that, it seems like you're managing. You are trying to remain optimistic despite all the stressors and everything else that's going on in your life. I think you are managing. I think you are doing the best that you can with what you have.
Well, thank you, but I could tell you this much. I really don't like the neighbors. I don't think they're nice people. I think I live in a terrible neighborhood. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I live.
And unfortunately, like, when it comes to, and that's what sucks, because unfortunately when it comes to nighttime, a lot of other, like, public housing, it's like a lot of the neighborhoods really do suck. So I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never lived in a neighborhood quite like this before.
Yeah.
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 And I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not easy, but I think like I mentioned earlier, despite everything, I think you are doing the best that you can when it comes to Patrick and teaching him how to homeschooling him. I think that's a tough job to do, and I think that you are doing it because you feel like it's better for him right now. And
yeah, it is learning, because
and that's good.
I really couldn't imagine him like going to this school. Like, I'm hoping that before next year, my harassment issues will be resolved, and then, then maybe I could just be giving him like Russian lessons or something like that. But, I don't know how that's gonna happen. So, if somebody can help me, like, they should help me with this, because, I'm not like lying or anything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you're lying at all. I think you are being honest and truthful. I don't think you're lying. Yeah. But it's just, unfortunate. It's just a tough situation. Yeah. Sorry, my personal phone. But, yeah. How is Patrick doing? Does he go to like the park sometimes? Does he play with does he have any family members around his age or close to his age? Or
I have friends. Yeah. I have friends. I mean, like, yeah. I want him to get vaccinated. It's coming out soon. The COVID-19 vaccine. And Like,
Yeah.
he's pretty social kid. He's not like antisocial or anything. If I did put him in with a group of children, he wouldn't be like that. But I just feel like, you know, maybe everybody around me is like pushing it to like how much emotional stress we could take, because like if you do know what's going on, you know. But yeah, like I wanted to take him to Color Factory, but then I'm like waiting. I'm waiting for the COVID-19 vaccine first of all, and then, you know, again.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Like when
Yeah, that could be fun, you know. It's also stressful too, because again, like this is not just like this neighborhood, this is harassment. Like it's really like identity harassment. So it's like you know, and like again, there's things that Dima's willing to do for me, and then there's things that he isn't willing to do for me. So I have another friend. I've been seeing him for a while, but you know, like he's more like adult and a real friend. So you know, when I do want to take him like somewhere, he'll help me. You know. So.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
So yeah.
I mean, and that's good. It's good to have some support. So, I mean, although Dima might not be all the way there mentally, but you know, he's there.
He's there basically. He just gives me money, you know, and I don't know if the fact that he's giving me money prevents like people from sympathizing with me, because honestly I feel like sometimes you're not really that sympathetic towards me. You're probably sitting there thinking, oh, she just sits there and whatever, but I don't know why, you know, but it's just money doesn't like buy you things, especially when you're in a situation like I am. Like I don't know like what it is that I ate that I have diarrhea. You know, so I don't even know how much more there is that I could say, you know. I just
I mean, I understand there's a lot of stressors and there seems to be a lot going on, and it's stressful. It's stressful.
it just feels like it's more than stressful. Like stress I could deal with, but it's just like you know, like it just feels like it's not just, you know.
Yeah, I agree. And you don't, and the thing is, you don't really have much support, and I think that can be kind of damaging, because you don't really, and it's not your fault.
What do you mean? Like emotionally, I feel well. Like I'm not that stressed out emotionally. It's just again bureaucratically, I need somebody to corroborate.
Like, other people around, like you know, like you don't necessarily have support. Like for example, you know, like your mom or other like very close friends.
I do have close friends though. I do have close friends. I've told you that like time and time again. I do have close friends.
Oh, okay.
I really do have close friends. I have emotional support. I do have close friends. You know.
Okay.
Again, I don't know if you've ever come across anything like this before. You know, but
probably not. No, I agree with you. Probably not. It's not an easy situation. It's a very tough situation.
It's just it's pretty real. It's not about how I feel. You know, I may feel fine, but you know. Oh. Hey, you. No, don't sit on me. Hey, you. Don't sit on me. But please.
Is Patrick doing well?
Yeah, he is. We're taking a break right now because he hurt his eye, so I let him. What? I'm sorry?
I'm pretty sure he's taller.
He is taller. He's very cute. I love him so much. I just, you know, I can't imagine like why people wouldn't like sympathize with me like this, because I think he's like really cute and I'm a nice person, and whatever like these people got themselves into, they should get themselves out. Like, you know.
Yeah, he is cute. He's a very cute kid. Yeah, he's adorable. Yeah. Have you ever tried, like, maybe getting him into maybe, like, print modeling or anything else like that? I think it'd be good for that.
I don't know. I don't know if he wants to. Maybe if he wants to.
Yeah, that'll be. I think he'll be good. Like, I mean, he's a cute kid, so.
Yeah, I think he is cute too.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just.
I don't know. Kids are cute, you know, but.
Oh yeah, look.
Yeah, I told you, you have a red
heard
mark on your
from,
head.
Morgan or any other family member?
No, I have not heard from Morgan, and I don't think she let anybody know where she went. So be careful,
Oh.
because last I heard, she didn't let, like, she's not like friends with my mom either, like her grandma. So she wouldn't let her know. So
As long as she's okay, then I guess that's the most important thing.
I believe she's okay, you know, but like I haven't heard from her. I would like to know that she's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you like? I mean, I don't know, but are you like maybe friends with her in social media, or do you have any?
I did try looking her up on social media because all these years she never had a social media account. So
okay. Wow.
I haven't, yeah, like I would imagine if she was into that, she would have done that like before in high school. So I didn't try looking her up, you know.
Oh, that's interesting that she doesn't have social media though. Because most people her age have social media accounts.
Yeah, I don't think, yeah, she didn't before, you know. I mean, like, she knows what that is, and she just doesn't
Yeah.
do that.
I'm hoping that she knows what social media
No, I know, but, you know. No, I mean, like, what I meant to say was she, like, uses it, like, you know,
Oh, okay.
like, because we've talked about, like, I've asked her, like, do you have my mom's number, her grandmother's, and she told me you could look her up on Facebook, and she gave me her Facebook, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't mean like she knows what that is, but she uses it to find other people, but she herself doesn't have one, you know.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Like she, yeah.
That makes sense. And I was about to say, like, how, like, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe it's a good thing that she's not, like, the social media can create a lot of insecurities and stuff when it comes to young adults, because people live double lives and they pretend to be one person, and you know, they only post all the good things that's happening in their lives in social media many times, and people can just easily look at that and think that somebody's life is amazing, when in reality, they are really suffering. So that's what sucks about social media. So maybe it's a good thing that she doesn't have social media, or that she has opted not to have any.
I mean, it's personal. I don't know what, like, I don't know what it would like really like what it would influence, you know, who it would influence, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
depending on who you are, because I have clients that are like teenagers and young adults, and their whole life revolves around social media, and they have you know, they feel a certain way about themselves based on what their friends are doing on social media. They are so highly influenced by social media to the point where they have insecurities about themselves, and they could be amazing, they could do very well in school, and be beautiful, and just great kids, and because somebody
But it's good to have like a couple of things out, like, so you know, just in case, because sometimes like when something happens, like the police use it, right? Like the police, yeah, they take Facebook accounts and stuff like that. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you know. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a teenager. I haven't had cares like that like in a long time. I just honestly like, and like the kind of things that make me insecure, like you're right, like you wouldn't, that wouldn't help, because like you couldn't find, you couldn't find like a law degree on social media, like it would be you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, I'm pretty sure that she's doing fine and that she's doing okay. And I'm pretty sure, and I hear Patrick all the time, so he sounds like he's doing great as well, that he's doing well. So that's positive. That's a positive thing.
Yeah, I'm letting him goof off because he really like, he sneezed. What'd you do, Patrick? And you bumped your eye on the thing? I don't know, I didn't see it, but then I see like he's holding his eye. He's like, oh my god. So, and it was not nice.
What I'll do is I'll just I'll follow up with you next Monday.
Okay, alright. I guess see you next Monday then. Take care.